Hey guys, 732 Review here back. Hi, Mikey.
I'm Beef.
I'm Mike.
And we're here with the second last episode of Severance Season 2. Last time we got Harmony Kobo's backstory. Things are moving. She is the inventor of the chip.
Inventor.
So I've been watching a lot of Star Trek, and that's how they say those words. Now, I'm very excited to see where this is going because it seems like we're starting to like foot down on the.
We're about to find out what happens with reintegration.
Yeah. Now, any guesses?
No.
No.
I can't guess with the show.
I had one last episode. You go look at the discussion. We're starting this one in 3, 2, 1. Thanks for joining us. Check out the Patreon. And are we gonna have a situation where Dylan's innie becomes his outie?
I keep forgetting about Black Egan.
Yeah, that was fun.
I just thought of something. Dylan's life, his wife, everything will be so much happier if the innie was on the outside. That's a crazy clock.
God, I miss wall clocks.
It's like a wooden clock like that.
I know. I like having them where I work.
Kelly's indoor pool is crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think that the Bezos' house was not going to be fire?
A Helena walk. So white.
Blue. Papa.
This is a crazy awesome room.
What you eat?
I'll watch.
Hard-boiled egg?
Yeah. It's very ritualistic.
This is infuriating to watch.
We're seeing to Mr. Bailiff.
I wish you'd take them raw.
Like the egg?
A raw egg is crazy.
I wish you'd take it.
Dude, the way that she ate that egg was crazy.
Yeah, she was eating each piece measured. She's so unhappy in her life. That's an amazing estate.
It's like the fucking dreariest looking house I've ever seen.
That is, I would love to live there. I love the big glass windows with the snow. It's so pretty.
Oh my god, it's right behind. Haha. Okay.
What?
Unveil. Eustace Huang, today marks the end of your Wintertide Fellowship.
Eustace.
Your bed will be moved from your parents' home to the Gunnel Egan Empathy Center in Svalbard, where you will work to steward global reforms.
She's being taken away from her family.
Lay the game on the table. The handbook requires that you mark this betterment with a material sacrifice.
That's the only joy she gets to have as a child.
Not no more.
He's enjoying this too much.
She turned him in.
You gonna break it?
Yeah. With the Egan statue.
She has to break it.
With the Egan statue, right?
Yeah.
This is so culty. It should be sacrilege. You breaking his image. They're breaking her.
Again.
I kissed your innie.
Beg pardon?
We ended up kissing for about a minute.
How would I feel?
I mean, it's me, right?
Yeah.
What?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Like,
It didn't.
it didn't. What? It didn't mean anything.
You've been adrift. You know that.
This is so
The
many.
sink is
fucking
crazy.
Dimensions of fuck.
He reminds me of how you used to be.
Oh.
Dylan.
I'm gonna go to work and earn a paycheck to feed our children, and I'm gonna
Will you
respectfully request that you don't follow me there and use my own body to fucking cheat on me. Maybe I go in and I quit and I just end his existence. How about that?
That's crazy. I don't know how I'd feel.
I mean, like,
pretty-
I see where he's coming from.
Yeah. He's
But,
pretty
like, also-
justifiable in his feeling.
Because it is like a different person.
I feel like it's
But I feel like if you're gonna like cheat, then that the innie is the best option.
Dog.
Ooh, Radar looks perplexed. Looks scared.
he's staring at the wall.
Mr. Drummond was here.
Mr. Drummond's still here. Oh, Bert's here.
Bert?
Or
Well, that's mildly concerning.
They may be also connected. Lumen Enforcer. Or Goon.
Is Burt Goodman his last name?
Yeah.
Lumen Goon. That stings. Would you go for a ride with me?
Ooh. Don't get in that car. No.
I'm sorry.
God.
Radar.
Go for a ride with me.
Radar is so scared.
Yeah.
The head injury, the band-aid. Gemma smacked him.
He may just be running late.
The final quota was promised today. Get him here now.
Her arms are moving, so she's selling.
Hello?
She's not doing that Helena walk.
Yeah.
Mark? Do you know where you are?
I'm fine.
All right, where are you?
Smelly fucking car.
That's nice. And how about me? Am I me or a copy machine?
Copy machine.
Tragically, you're you. It was a mistake.
I'm sorry, the wind was whistling over the hole in the back of your skull, so I didn't quite get that. Did you just call my plan a fucking mistake?
They never realized a hole in their skull.
Is this it?
What, they're meeting her on a cliffside?
This is the birthing retreat, right?
I don't think it was on a cliff.
I mean, what if it's a trap?
Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But we fucking need her.
Yeah.
Don't answer it. Where's Mark?
Excuse me.
This is the second day in a row he's not here. Is he coming in? He's department chief.
Dylan is, in Mark's absence.
Kind of like you and Cobell. Replace one part with another.
That's enough, Heliar.
Why do they still call her Helly R? She knows she's an Egan.
Because
What do you
programming.
mean, Helly E?
Yeah. Oh! God damn.
Helena Egan is my employer. You are my subordinate, and this behavior constitutes insubordination.
Yeah, no shit.
I love her.
Leave it open.
Disrespectful.
What are you gonna do? Fire her?
That's what she's been asking for since day one.
Yeah. She went to go see him immediately.
I told my husband
Was he glad for us?
no.
Well, he should be because I'm making you happy.
I know I can't see you anymore.
Damn.
But maybe if I tell him that this is over.
No, hold on.
This is all my fault. I never should have come here.
Wait,
He's losing his privilege.
my life started when you came here.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Oh, wait. Gretchen G,
Oh my God.
I love you. And I know I'm just an innie, but I love you all the way I do. I made this for you. I can give you a life, please.
I can give you a life. That's crazy.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Gretchen!
That scream was crazy. I love it.
That was real.
I know.
That was real.
It was
Real
raw.
slow.
That was raw. You give this man happiness and then it gets taken away from him.
I don't think Cold Harbor's getting finished today.
I want Dylan to go on a warpath. Lumen ruined his life.
You should keep it. Give it to someone you meet down here.
She's my wife.
She's not. Your wife. Because no one would treat someone they love the way she's treating you.
Ooh,
The
Helly.
Audis treat us like everything's for them.
At the end of the day, we're still stuck down here with no lives and no family.
Irving was your family, and he left you a message. The black hallway. But he thought it was important, and they convinced you to turn your back on him for some Audi woman you don't even know.
True.
You know it's your fault we're down here at all, right?
Ooh.
And if we're so different from our Audis, then how come we couldn't tell when you were gone?
Irving could.
He did know.
Mark couldn't.
Ooh.
Don't drag everyone
Dude,
down.
he's
with-
hurting so bad. He's just fucking lashing out.
Sorry, I guess I'm an asshole down here too.
This man learned about love and lost it in like 3 days in his real lifetime. That's great. Wait, I just thought about that. So if they work 8-hour shifts, every 3 shifts is 1 full day for them in their life. I mean, they only get to have 1.5 days per work week.
How are you?
Oh my god, so good.
We're allies now. There's no need to.
Oh, we're allies now. We're not neighbors anymore? Sorry, I guess I'm confused.
Can you, this birthing cabin, you can take us there, right? So we can talk to his any?
Not yet.
Oh, it's perilous. Okay.
Okay.
We don't even know if he's completed the file yet. I assume no.
What file?
Tell us!
Tell us about it.
And if you've completed it, well,
What?
Well, what?
Yeah.
she's already dead.
Oh.
She better be fucking alive.
The cold eyes.
Call Mr. Milchick. Tell him you're unwell and won't be coming in today. If he smells chicanery, he'll lock you out of the building.
How about fuck off?
Wait.
How about that?
Mark,
I mean,
listen to me. Take a breath.
no, I can't. We can't
Mark,
do it.
there is literally no other option than to do what the fuck she says right now for Gemma.
Damn.
It's like, fine, I'll just fucking do it myself. I'm sorry, how does Mr. Drummond not just sitting at a computer terminal, like, watching all the door access controls?
Well, they had people watching them. Remember those 4 people that look like them?
I want to know how he knows what the hallway looks like.
Maybe they used him as Gemma.
Maybe. Oh.
No.
Waiter's like, bro.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Or as Mike would say, Rutrow.
Anyone, I want you to know that. I drove people places. And that's what happened to them once they got there.
Is he like a hitman?
No, he's a driver.
Yeah.
To the hitman.
Transporter.
Is that what today is?
Resignation.
Guilt, shame, annoyance with Jesus Christ when you fill out all the boxes.
I'm sure you know this is very disappointing and reeks of ingratitude.
Fuck you. Thought it wasn't this easy to quit. Power move, by the way. Miss Wang likes that.
Please report to the elevator and wait.
Time to run through the halls.
You're not the boss of me anymore.
Dylan G. I should have facilitated better.
It's not your fault.
It's crazy how she and Huang and Milchick like switched levels of empathy after they, had their discussion.
Yep. Our most vital refiner missing in the wind.
Coal Harbor's down to Heli.
Finest day.
I have followed protocol, Mr. Drummond, but I thank you for your remonstration.
Needlessly complex word for a simple idea. Apologize for the word.
Stand up for yourself.
Sir.
Apologize for the word.
Don't be beaten.
I apologize.
Shorter.
Apologies.
I'm sorry.
Again.
Mr. Drummond.
Again.
He didn't back up at all.
Devour feculence.
Eat shit.
It means eat shit, Mr. Drummond.
Yes, he's finally done.
Devour feculence.
Just say to me.
I am manager of the severed floor. First, I am owed a measure of respect, even by my superiors. That said floor comprises the whole of my jurisdiction. To put that monosyllabically, it's not my fault what Mark Scout does when he is not at work.
Finally said something. Nice.
It's yours.
Woo! And then he walked away.
That's beautiful.
I love how he's trying to throw him under the bus. He's right, though.
That's corporate. With the wind blowing, that's like the fakest I'm sick call ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no better place to do this.
Like in the car?
Yeah.
I was worried about these nosebleeds, so we drove to this clinic.
Let me send a car. You are a priority employee and you should be under Lumen care. May I get your exact location?
No. HIPAA.
I'm not sick. I just needed the day. Okay?
Personal day.
May I ask why?
No. I've just got life stuff. Isn't that what Lumen's all about? Balance?
Woo!
I mean, we're work is just work, right?
Not the work. I would love for him to be staring at the painting. Not that one, though.
I have your word. You report to work tomorrow?
You do, yeah. I'll be there. I promise.
Good. And thank you for calling.
What a homie. Full turnaround. He's back in the good book.
Yeah, because of Mr. Drummond's actions.
Helly stood up to him.
And it gave him a backbone to stand up to Drummond.
Yeah.
Now he's being a manager where he protects his underlings.
Yeah.
Well, while still delivering them.
Tickets?
Is he going with him? They're running away together?
I can't know where you get off.
Aww.
Won't Newman come after you?
You asked me why I severed. I like the idea that I could be innocent. Again, my innocent part fell in love with you.
Oh.
I want to remember it.
Probably better we don't.
I've never been loved before.
Oh.
Not really. Don't you want to know how it felt?
Just go.
I've never had this. I want to have it. I'm ready.
We can't. We can't.
Poor Irving.
Bon voyage.
The handshake.
Buddy.
Dude, he's married.
No, but like a hug.
Bye.
Wow. Dylan's leaving, Irving's leaving, Miss Wang's leaving.
I mean, Mark and Helly doing everything.
Just a man and his dog. Wow. The picture. He's in a church right now?
He's in the train station.
No, but it looks like pews though of a church.
That's a train station.
No, but this thing's paralleling like he's becoming a good guy. Oh, export.
Nice transition.
Transition.
Who's that?
Milchik?
Gotta be.
No, it's her dad.
You tricked me.
That's like somehow even crazier of a way to go out.
What'd she trick?
We're going to Cottage 5.
I don't have anyone scheduled.
She's one of James.
One of James.
Miss Marshall White, 9th floor.
Specialties department.
I'm looking for a gold symbol.
The code words?
These are crazy. Oh, now's not a good time. Oh, look at that.
It's just any. There's no cameras in here?
No. If you walk out that door, he's just gonna come right back in again.
Like kind of crazy having like a normal, rational person in a TV show.
Her, yeah.
It's like
yeah. She's like, no, don't go outside. You're just gonna come back in, sweetie. Trust me. It's like, we're okay.
He knows that he can trust Devin though, like the Indian Mark does.
Yeah, he knows it's his sister.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Can you get more ominous?
That's a great picture.
Do you remember the last thing that you said to me?
Of course.
She's alive.
Whoa. Gosh, there's so much going on in this right now. It's so hard to like predict what is actually going to happen, what Cold Harbor is.
There's like so much to wrap up next episode.
I gotta say, Mr. Drummond standing up for him, getting stood up to by Milchik was the best thing in this episode, though. Yeah, because he was literally like, "I am the manager of the severed floor. You are the manager of stuff outside. This is your fault. Eat shit. Goodbye." And then Mr. Drummond was like, "Damn." Because like it's true.
What do you say? Consume feculus?
Consume feculus. Devour feculus. Yeah. That's crazy. Because I think it's the corporate world too. So it's like it's dog eat dog, and so like Mr. Drummond was walking all over Milchik until Milchik stood up for himself. Oh god, I love it. I also love how Mrs. Colbell is kind of just like still so much in the know.
Having someone with that much inside knowledge is like very advantageous to their goals.
Because it means she knows about Mr. Egan's girls, which means he knocks up girls all the time, which makes me wonder, does he find girls he finds attractive on the floor and like sever them and make them into
He's
girls?
a cult leader.
He is. Dude, those girls that we saw during the waffle party, probably his girls.
I forgot about them.
Or maybe we'll learn about them. I don't
Waffle
know.
party was crazy.
We don't know about the goats though. One episode left. We know nothing about the goats.
I don't think we're getting an answer this season.
No, I don't know. We'll find out. Very interesting episode though. I love, like you said, Devin's the most rational character in any TV show
that we've ever watched on this channel. Just
Yeah.
like someone who's like, hey, let's like not have a crash out and like make this take 4 episodes.
They had a great what is it called? They had a lot of great framing of scenes this episode.
Kobo in front of the fire was the best part.
Yeah, that was great.
So what did Miss Kobo mean, by the way, when she said Ragabi hasn't killed him yet? Did she kill all of the people potentially?
Well, everyone's died so far, and they kind of like know that.
Yeah, they said it's not possible, but
maybe she
like Petey died. And Petey died like a month or 2 ago.
Like not directly killing them, but like by result of her work. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Interesting. Dylan's Audi crashing out on his wife over the making out part.
I mean,
it's a whole conundrum.
No. It makes sense from his character.
Yeah.
And, like, because Dylan obviously like knows he's kind of a failure. So like the fact that his wife is cheating on him with the successful version of him,
on one
just
hand,
like enforces that.
I understand his anger at the situation. On the other hand, that's definitely not how you have a discussion with your partner. Which I'm not saying that I don't understand. I'm saying that there is like,
I think it really just
his
shows
reaction was very justified, but
it shows how like weak he is as an Audi, because like Helly heard about like Mark cheating on her functionally, and was like, all right, well, fuck that bitch. Like, I'm me. We're gonna take charge of this. Whereas Dylan was like, had a crash out on both sides because he can't. It's like, what the fuck?
That was the most emotion Audi Dylan showed to his wife in years.
she said how he used to be and stuff. He knows that he's wrong,
and like,
but like now it's.
Do we see how they?
But like now it's too late to like go back to the point where that didn't happen. You know what I mean?
And but like we've seen Dylan, he's like archetypal, just like depressed, stuck in a loop, doesn't feel like he fulfilled himself.
And he's taking
But you're gonna have to take this off YouTube if you keep singing.
And it's just like we've all known someone or been in a mindset like that where like it's just like nothing is good, so you're going to crash out when anyone that is making you maintain like not killing yourself is like, hey, I'm getting happy for not you, and they're like, what the fuck?
Well, any Dylan is Mr. Brightside right now, where he's literally like happy and everything's positive, and the Audi's just completely just going through the motions of life.
Yeah, the Audi is kind of like existing, and the innie is like
it's like Mark,
and like that's
like Mark was.
Well,
they're saying that's how you used to be. Yeah.
I really want to know Irving's backstory, dude. I'm so mad they're sending him away.
I know, but I mean, it's sad that I'm happy that they saved him. They had the whole emotional moment where he's like, "I've never been loved," and I feel so bad for his character. But I want to know more. Like, he's working with somebody. It feels like
he has. There's no way he's doing this on his.
And and we find out that there's a chance Irving has worked for Lumen for so long that he's always been the person who disposes or helps.
Bert?
I'm sorry. Bert has worked with Lumen so long. He's been the driver. 10 years longer than we knew.
It seems like Fields has been doing some shady stuff too.
But what that means to me is that there's a chance that the repentance he's looking for is from his actions of being involved, killing people with Lumen, and thus, this is his repentance, and that's why at the end it looked like he was in a church pew, because it was like he's kind of like repenting.
It
did though, right?
It did look like the framing did definitely.
Because they talked about the fact that when they enter the Church of Lumen and stuff like that, Fields talks to his pastor or priest about innies having souls and stuff like that. So they do go to church. So that was like kind of like his atonement, because he's always said that his Audi was a scoundrel and bad and this and that, but this is his act of good, saving a person instead of killing them. And when he has the chance, he makes the correct choice.
The framing definitely went to the church.
I do want to say that they're doing a really good job of blending because it's getting messy, right? Like before it was like there's like 4 people that just are severed and that's it, and no one else is severed, and now it's like, oh well, the daughter of Egan is severed, and then Bert, who works at Lumen, was also severed, and they're like blurring it and making it messier, but it doesn't feel bad. A lot of shows I feel like do that, and as like time progresses, and it just like is worse for it. But they're managing to like not make it like obnoxious.
And I'm curious, just
I agree with that.
There's a lot of things that like it also just keeps you constantly guessing because when you learn new information, you get like more questions. Like Helly, like we thought we knew a lot about what's going on, but like there's something going on that we don't know because her dad's like, "What did you do?" We see the beginning.
A bunch of fucking weirdos.
We see the beginning with her eating the egg in like the most like measured.
The
way
egg was so nuts.
No salt on it, by the way.
I had like minor like sympathy, empathy for Helena. Like clearly she's got some trauma she's working through, and like Mark was kind of like taking it back, even though it was exploitative, like all this stuff. But then she ate the egg like that, and I'm like, you're not a person I could ever relate to. Who fucking.
A hard-boiled egg.
That really bothered me.
Yeah.
That really bothered me.
Wow.
It was like 8 bites, and she didn't finish a sixth of an egg. Shut the fuck up.
It's only content,
Get out.
I'm gonna get an egg slicer just like that and just eat it.
Dude, it was
use an apple slicer and do it.
Yeah.
No, they sell. You never went to an antique shop and found like all like the archaic like.
I've never went to an antique
ways
shop.
that people loved it.
You could stop there. I've never been to an antique shop. What? I've been thrifting at like this flea markets, but it's not the same. What else can be potentially? Like I'm just curious. Cold Harbor is obviously such a big thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it could be. Could it be them reprogramming the Egan girls' brains and stuff like that?
I want to know who Mr. Drummond is.
I want to know what he is. Yeah.
Where you know, like, not even his backstory, but how he got his position.
I think they're like. I think they're male
because he's definitely like.
They're the male versions of Selvig, or sorry, Cobalt and Flang.
He's higher up than Cobell was ever.
And they're so petty.
He's like,
Milchick is fighting with a child over stuff. He's like literally being like petty to a child.
Yeah, he said, "Grow up." There's a lot.
Well, he said, "Grow up."
Yeah,
and everyone else is telling him to stop being so grown up.
Yeah, exactly.
You use too many big words.
Yeah,
I used less.
Devour
big words.
Fakeless. All right,
start using only big words.
Moving into the finale, it's gonna be a long one. We saw how long it is, so I feel like we're gonna find out what Cold Harbor is. I feel like Irving is not going to run away. He's gonna come save the day. Potentially, his coming back, he dies, but he dies loved by his family, which is the Innies, and therefore he feels loved. Potentially and fulfilled.
You think they're gonna get Gemma out?
I feel like she dies. I don't know. I feel like she's gonna die.
Yeah, it's like kind of hard to like bring her into the story, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there has to be some sort of like personality flips because like for example, Helly's gonna take over Helena on the outside. Innie Dylan becomes Outie Dylan type thing. And like it's like a personality. People who are better.
I don't think they're gonna like flip the emergency protocol.
But Mrs. Selvig was talking about it, so that's the only reason why I was thinking about it.
I don't.
And they emphasize the hang in there thing with like the poster where Dylan.
But she can only do that from inside, and there's no way she's going back inside that building.
But you know who could do it from the inside?
Mark's gonna be busy getting Gemma.
No. Somebody who's fed up. Milchick.
Milchick's not flipping that.
He's like two events away from doing it.
I don't think his character would suffer immensely if he went full rogue. He needs to remain like that one
he can do it secretly.
Imperial officer in Andor. Like,
oh yeah,
will honor his post while helping the rebels as much as possible because he's not going to lose like his job because then he loses his functionality. He's not going to risk his job.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one thing that's interesting to me is, I mean, there has to be some sort of significance of the revolution they talked about. Remember the revolt or whatever that at first it was the O&D revolution, and then it was macro refinement data revolution. I think there's just going to be a revolution in general, and that's the whole thing. Is that there's constantly been revolutions through Kier's, being Lumen's founder, and they used ether to kind of subdue people initially. But those who don't get subdued by ether need more advanced methods, and thus this. But the people who weren't subdued by ether initially were probably like people like Miss Colble, who become institutionalized via cult. They were in the
I feel
cult
like you're reading too much into the ether thing. I feel like the ether thing was like kind of what you're saying with like a way to control people, but then after a time, like that was unnecessary, and that all the ether addicts left in that town are just kind of like relics of the past. And her indoctrination is going to be a relic of the past for the Severeds once that's completed, which is why they're so heavily focused on it.
We're gonna have to find out.
Yeah.
True.
Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
I'm Mike.
Check out Patreon. Full and support goes a long way. Make sure you do check out all our other stuff. Comment on the video. Let us know your theories if you enjoyed Severance and your opinion of it when it aired, and like the video also. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Take care.
Toodaloo.